going on, you guys? It's Sophia, and I wanted to make a video because we have another market coming up, and I thought it'd be super fun if Nick and I had some original Fool's Hope outfits that we could rock at the booth. So I thought I would take you guys along for the process. For Nick's pants, I'm doing more of the patchwork jean pants with the elastic waistband, and I already did a whole video on that, so if you're interested in that, you can check that out. I'm not going to go into depth on it here, but the other pieces I make, I'll take you guys along with me. I'm gonna do some sketches to show you guys my plan, and we can do a little comparing and contrasting at the end. Let's take a look. Up top, I have my magazine letter crew neck. Do you guys know like the murder letter kind of vibes? People can't trace your handwriting. That's the kind of look I want to go for with my crew neck. And then for Nick's down here, he has been going back and forth between the jean patchwork pants and then this pair of leaf pants I made, like tropical leaf pants. And I'm just gonna let him decide. But for his top, I'm thinking either a crew neck or just a t-shirt. And this one would just be an embroidery design. I'm thinking of like a little tropical palm tree and then like a very clean lettering, Fool's Hope. And I'm picturing like different colors for each letter. So those are my sketches, guys. Let's see how close I can get the final result to these. I'm just cutting up all the thrifted jeans that I'm turning into the patchwork pants for him and going ahead and serging both those legs. And now I am just getting the drawing for his embroidered top. I had to try out a couple different fonts before I decided on this one. All right, guys, the drawing for Nick's top is complete. So now it's time to digitize. So I forgot to record the digitizing process, but I could show that in another video if you guys are interested. This is just a video of my beautiful machine working hard. All right, you guys, so I'm just gonna let Nick's crew neck embroider, and I'm gonna get started on my crew neck. I also wanted to say I decided instead of doing jean patchwork shorts for me, I'm gonna use the tapestry blankets and do patchwork shorts out of those. I thought it would match the crew neck better, and I've also never done it, and I think it would look pretty cool. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys the blankets that I'm going to get letters out of. A bunch of random like organizations and, you know, graduation things. Nick and I have gotten boxes from like this online thrift where you can like get like 20 blankets for, you know, however much, and you don't really know what you're gonna get. So a couple times we've gotten that. You get the random class of 99, which is actually when I was born, and I was thinking like, dang, this blanket's pretty old. Let's get started on my stuff. So after I'm done walking around like an NPC, I'm just cutting out a bunch of different letters from these blankets. And let me tell you guys, this actually took me so long because there's so many different sizes, so many different fonts, and I just couldn't figure out what looked best, what was a vibe. I was trying to make sure certain letters don't overpower other letters and just like take up way too much space. So when I say I put in the work, I did. All right, so this is what my crew neck is going to look like, hopefully, once it's all sewn down. Definitely not exactly the vibe I was going for. I feel like it's like so industrial or something, but that's okay. I'm still going for it. I still think it's fun. Yes, I am serging on my record player. Space is limited, guys. So after serging to seal all those raw edges, I'm just straight stitching around the border of each letter, and then I'm just going in and cutting out the pieces of the crew neck to reveal the letters. It's that peekaboo look I love doing, and it just makes it a lot easier to sew things down and have them flat and neat. So definitely one of my favorite techniques. All right, I'm actually liking how she looks. I feel like it looks a lot better now that it's actually sewn on. So To tell you the truth, it is 1 a.m. but I'm not tired. So I'm trying to decide if I want to start my shorts right now or if I just like force myself to go to bed. I guess we'll find out. All right, you guys, as you can tell, I decided to choose sleep. That was the right choice. Okay, but now my top's done, Nick's whole outfit is done, and lastly is my pair of patchwork shorts, which I'm super pumped about. The market is literally tomorrow, and I'm like a Tasmanian devil trying to get everything done, but I'm making these shorts happen because I want them that bad. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get started on now. Let's do it. All right, you guys, this is my bag of tapestry blanket scraps from pretty much all the projects I've done with tapestry blankets, so we'll see what I can do with all these. Okay guys, this was so much fun because it brought back so many memories of all the pieces I've made pretty much from all of 2025. As you can see, Nick moved my ring light while I was recording, so that's what this is. Anyways, it was so much fun to just reminisce on all these blankets and what I made them into. I also feel like this was a very productive way for me to clean out all of my scraps and make use of them. I had such a big pile. I was able to go through and sort through the pieces that could actually become something and others that were either too small or just not really cool enough to make anything with in the future. On another note, I am trying to save up to get myself a workstation because squatting on the floor like this, my legs are constantly falling asleep. But I make it work, of course, like I always will. But, you know, your girl could use a real table. Alright, you guys, here's the reveal of both legs. I love them. I decided to do a little asymmetrical kind of vibe. I wanted to have fringe on one leg and none on the other. I just thought that made them more fun. So I forgot to record me putting the legs together and serging the waistband, but this is me just securing the waistband down with my sewing machine. And obviously after this, I hemmed the one leg. Okay, it's time for the reveal, guys. Let's compare. How did I do from sketches to real life? Yay! I totally forgot to take actual videos because the market gets crazy, but these are the final pieces. This is also our final booth. I thought I would show you guys. I think it really leveled up for this market and we had such a good time. Everyone was very kind, like always at this market. So many people stopped by to just check things out. We had some sales, and yeah, it was overall just a fun time. I totally forgot to record an outro for this video, so I'm doing it while I'm editing. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspired you in some way, and I hope to see you in the next video.